Hello, sixth grade parents and students. This video is going to give an overview as to what's going to happen in the sixth grade ELA classroom. So we're going to talk about the way we're going to grade things and some of the things that we're going to do in class. So basically, there are going to be three major components. So those three things are going to be independent reading, daily writing, and assessment. So there's going to be the three major things that students will be graded on. So for independent reading this year, we are going to expect that all students have an interactive reading notebook. There's going to be 5 sections in the notebook, and those sections are going to include a space to keep track of books that they want to read, some goals that they're going to set about reading. They're going to write some reading responses. They're going to keep track of what they have read, and there will be some book projects that go along with that. In the writing notebook, students are going to keep an interactive writing notebook, and there will also be 5 sections in that. There will be an about the author section, a place where they are identifying themselves as a writer, a place to set some writing goals, place to work on vocabulary, and a place to keep writing that is going to be for a grade. The other part of how you're going to be graded this year is assessments. So assessments will be given online, and they will evaluate your student learning. The assessments will take place after standards are taught. We'll make sure to put assessments on Google Calendar in advance at least 4 days so that you know that they're coming up. So overall, the student expectations look like this. We're going to have an interactive reading notebook, an interactive writing notebook, and assessments. For that interactive reading notebook, I'm going to make sure that everybody understands that they need to complete all the assigned notebook pages. There are going to be some projects that go with it. And the big thing is that students need to be reading for a minimum of 100 minutes per week. We're going to work with everybody to make sure that you have your hands on a book, whether that be picking books up at school through the library, having books delivered to your home through Lane Library, which is an option this year, or even using Overdrive to read books online. So we're going to make sure everybody has a book so that everyone can be reading 100 minutes and doing this interactive reading notebook. The interactive writing notebook is going to be kind of a combination. So students are going to need a composition notebook to do a lot of writing on paper pencil. And then there will be certain pieces of the writing that will transfer into the interactive writing notebook, and those will be the graded pieces. The stuff that goes in the composition notebook will be more for our daily writing and to share, because we'll do a lot of sharing during our Zoom sessions. And then assessments, tests and quizzes will be given to show mastery. And there's a variety of ways we can do assessments. Sometimes it'll be like an actual test, and sometimes it'll be different. Like maybe they create some Google Slides or write an essay or create a flip grid or something like that. So it's not always the type of assessment that we're thinking of that looks like your normal test. So lots of ways to assess. All right, if you have any questions, then we'll go over that through email or during Zoom times or whenever is an appropriate time to ask those questions. So I hope that this was helpful. Thank you.